One of the most annoying things about having bangs is that
This video is not sponsored.
today we are tackling one of life's most important and challenging questions. Should you cut bangs? You've been bouncing back and forth. Should I do it or should I not do it? Is this a horrible idea? Is this the best idea that I've ever had? Today I'm going to share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly of having bangs. I have had bangs on and off for over a decade. Short bangs, long bangs, micro bangs, side bangs, straight bangs, curly bangs, all the bangs. Here's what you need to know before you pick up the scissors or have someone else pick up the scissors. Let's start with the bad and the ugly of having bangs. Effort. Bangs require a lot more effort. They require more styling, more care. This is adding on more time to your getting ready time, to your maintenance, to your life. You will be needing to visit a salon pretty regularly to trim your bangs if you do not cut them yourself. This could be expensive. This is time. This is more effort. This is more maintenance. Limitations. With bangs comes some limitations. There are certain hairstyles that you won't be able to do anymore. For example, I can't do a slicked back bun like I used to be able to do without a million bobby pins, and that kind of ruins the whole sleek effect. So that is one hairstyle that I don't really do anymore. So you have to think about it. Is there a favorite hairstyle that you currently love that bangs would ruin for you? That is something to consider. The mixing. One of the most annoying things about having bangs is that the bangs mix with other parts of your hair.
The most challenging thing about bangs is when hairs that don't belong, like this one, why are you here, get mixed up in your bangs. Like, go back. Go back with your long brothers.
So part of your hairs that are longer, that are not supposed to be in the bangs, can migrate into the bangs, and you can have long stringy pieces and you kind of have to separate them. And I haven't found the perfect solution for this. Generally, I just try to keep my bangs separate from the rest of my hair. Like even in the shower, I'll just kind of clip them away. But this is definitely something that happens every single time I go to style them. There are hairs that just become one with the bangs that do not belong with the bangs. And the last bad and ugly is just bangs can just be straight up annoying for so many reasons. It's a lot. There are a lot of annoying things about having bangs. They have a mind of their own. You try to get them to look a certain way and they just do something else altogether. They may be too clumpy, they may not be clumpy enough, they may be too separated, they can get frizzy, they can stick out in different directions. I think it's like a really good look. There's something about Mary, like that's really what I was going for. They can get greasy, they can get itchy, they can grow at different speeds. For me, the middle of my bangs will grow faster than the outside of my bangs, so they tend to start doing like a V shape, so I have to make sure I'm trimming the middle, otherwise things get all jaggedy. When you pull your hair back, all of a sudden it feels like your forehead grew by a foot. You just got used to your face with the bangs, and all of a sudden you feel like you need them and you just get really attached to the bangs, and it's a whole thing. There are a lot of things that can be challenging about bangs, but let's move on to the good. There is a lot of good, obviously, because people cut bangs all the time, so there has to be a benefit, and there is. Styling. Having bangs forces you to style your hair, at least at the front of your head anyway, so you always look put together. Even if your hair hasn't been washed in over a week, maybe 2 weeks, no one will know because the front of your head looks styled. For example, my hair needs to be washed, but you can't tell because the front is styled. And I've had on, that's my secret. Bangs are so great for making you feel and look put together even when you're not. It just takes even the most basic hairstyles like a messy bun or a side braid and just makes it look so cute, like you put effort in, like you care, like you tried. It's an enhancer. Bangs can enhance the features that you already like about yourself. For example, the bangs can draw more attention to your eyes if you really like your eyes. Bangs can draw more attention to your eyebrows if you have really strong, bold eyebrows. Bangs can draw, attention to stuff. It's like an arrow to this part of your face. I definitely have a more full, round face, and I feel like bangs really help to add some mystery to my face, to help kind of make it a little bit more structured looking, maybe appear a little bit less round because you can't really see like where does her forehead end. It's a mystery. Comfort. Now this is kind of a strange one, and this can be like a good thing or a bad thing depending on your perspective, but there's something comforting about having hair on your face. Like having bangs, it just feels very warm, very safe, very secure. Now it could be a bad thing if you feel kind of trapped in this and feel like, oh, I can't wear my bangs out of my face because like I feel naked without them. And you may not be able to feel as confident with them out of your face. So that's kind of more so the downside of this. But the upside of this is that it just feels really nice to have bangs on your faces. I don't know. Whenever I have bangs, I just feel very comforted by it. Very protected. There's some kind of safety in bangs. Sun protection. Your bangs can act as a second layer of sun protection. Not so much today because my bangs are parted down the middle, but when they're kind of protecting my forehead, it creates a little layer of sun protection, a little shield, some shade for your forehead. And this area of your face is, I find, where I get a lot of sun damage because it's right at the top, like right where your hairline is. Like that's where I have like tons of freckles and like some discoloration from the sun. So the bangs can help protect that, as well as, you know, your usual SPF wearing hats. But yes, of course, always wear sunscreen. Sunscreen is #1 stage of defense, and the bangs add a little bit of some shielding from the sun. Concealer. Bangs can act as a way to distract from certain things about your face that maybe you don't like. For example, for me, I find I'm always really drawn to getting bangs. A year after I've given birth, I start to get a lot of baby hairs popping up.
The baby hairs are ridiculous right now. So many new baby hairs. And that's when I feel the most inclined to cut bangs because it really helps to camouflage those little suckers. Just getting some of those baby hairs out of the bangs, because when the baby hairs get mixed up in the bangs, they ruin the bangs and make them look really frizzy.
So like along my hairline, there's just so many baby hairs, and some of them I can get to lay flat, but others, it's just like ding, 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 ding. So for me, bangs have been an excellent way to conceal all of my baby hairs. In high school, when I was trying to transition from my pencil thin eyebrows to my thicker eyebrows, I was feeling a little bit insecure during that grow up process. We've all grown out our eyebrows. It can be very awkward, especially if you're going from something that's very thin to something that's very thick, looks very patchy for a while. So I cut bangs in high school to distract from my eyebrows. So my bangs ended about there, just to kind of block out my eyebrows so you wouldn't notice them as much. And this helped me to feel a little bit more confident and a little bit better while my bangs were growing out. I hope all of this can make your decision a little bit easier, but I want you to remember that you are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can bring you down, so don't you bring me down today. And no matter what you decide, I just want you to know that you are so beautiful to me, with or without bangs. And the bangs will grow back. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
My armpit's prickly.
It's like a little bit. It's a little bit prickly. That's okay.
They